Monday, November 4th, 2019. Let's have a quick look at our open positions and open trades. We've got Activision. We're down a little bit. It triggered, put in that little topping tail. So we have a potential double top here. For now, we're above the moving averages. 310 fake dollars at risk. Let's look at V-stop 17. And it's saying, hey, we'll keep it right where it is. Beezer put in that bullish engulfing candle. It did not trigger. It came really, really close. But we're going to cancel that trade. I don't like that bearish engulfing candle. Glue Mobile is another setup. I'll leave that alone. It did not trigger today. We're looking for a breakout of this consolidation. KWeb is another one. It popped through, but we had a limit on the buy order. So right now that is an open buy order. If it pulls back to this level, then it will trigger. So we'll leave that alone. Microsoft, we're up 1.1%, and we're going to raise our stop to under this breakout candle. Spiders, we've broken out. I'm going to raise our stop just a hair. We're going to keep it under the trend line. And XLK, we'll keep it right where it is. Let's look at what we found today in the scans. Seagate, we're above that long red breakdown bar. It tried to sell off and failed to. We put in that bottoming tail there. I realize that's not a bottoming tail because it's not at the bottom of a move. But the point is it tried to sell off, and we've got hammer, hammer on each side. So that's 3 hammers in a row. And I'm going to have a look at the moving averages here. There's the 20, 50, and 200. This is one of those really volatile stocks. So I'm not going to go with a full position on it. From there to there, 6.6%. I must have been looking at a weekly chart with that hammer. No. Anyway, that is a belt hold. So we're going to put a buy stop above that pivot high. I'm only going to go 5,000 because it's not the strongest chart out there. So our high is 58.19, so 58.21. Buy stop, and we'll give it a few cents. And our stop, we'll leave right where it is. Here, let's look at V-stop 17. Okay, V-stop 17 wants to be, here, let's put it right there and be safe so we don't get whipsawed out. That level was tested and held. I think we'll be good there. Well, I hope we're good there. I don't think anything. What do I know? Trinity Merger Corp. I've never ever heard of this. That was a 2-day chart. That must be what I was looking at. Let me go back to Seagate. Yeah, it was a 2-day chart. That's what I saw there. So the daily had the belt hold, and the 2-day had the hammer. Okay, back to this bizarre chart. This is a weird chart because it looks like it would be something that traded 10,000 shares a day, but look at that. This particular day traded 7.7 million. But that's, I don't know. That's an interesting little beautiful solid tight trend, which is consolidating at the moment. Even from the top of this topping tail to the bottom, there is only 0.78%. So I'm going to buy above this flat area here at 1050. I'm going to buy 1051. I don't know what this stock is, but I just love that trend. It's just tight and boring with no signs of weakness at all. What did I do there? Let's do this again. 1051. 15% target, 5% stop. Oh, I see. So we'll bring that up below this pivot. That's still a very, very small risk. KLAC. There's another one, tried to sell off, put in a hammer candle. So we're at former resistance. I realize that we're up 3 days. We put in that solid green doji bar. Let's find the high pivot there. So 175 and a quarter, 175.32, 175.43. So we're going to go buy stop. 175.45. With a few cents. Actually, and I'm not going to go full position on this one. 5,000 fake dollars. We're going to go under the low pivot. Home Depot ran into a little resistance today. Let's look at some moving averages. If you look, every time the 20s become extended from the 200, it is pulled back hard. Did it here. I think that might be where we're at right there. So there might be a better time to buy this in the future. Morgan Stanley, China Air, holy cow, my lips don't work. I'm just not going to talk. Let's draw a trend line here and see what we have. I think we have a little breakout. Well, we're certainly at resistance. We broke out through this downtrend line. We're up 3 days in a row, but we're above the 200. Get rid of this. Let's have a look and see what our risk would be if we bought up here. 4.71%, which is, this is a very volatile, all these Chinese ones are very volatile. Let's go out to a weekly and see what we have. Just a tightening pattern. Just looks too sideways at this point in time. I think there's some potential here for it to shoot up like it's done so many times in the past, but I want it to prove itself. Glue Mobile. We have an open position on that. NVIDIA, that has a beautiful uptrend at this point in time. We're a little far from the trend line. I think the proper buy area was right there, and we would have been up 4% already. I'm not buying up here. Target, we had that big move up, a nice little buy setup. It's below the 50, but we pulled back in. I'm a little concerned about that. This could be a micro Stage 3. Might want to pull back to this trend line further. We'll keep it on the list and watch it. And Bed Bath and Beyond. Let's look at their 2050 200. Okay, so we've made a V bottom, pulled back and held. Now we've popped through the 200 and we've pulled back for a retest of the 200. We haven't made a higher high yet, but we do have that hammer candle. So here, let's see. Once again, I'm going to go with a half position on this one. And we're going to stop over today's high, which is 1397. So 1401, buy stop. And what did I do there? I'm going to put this stop under the 200 and under minor support there. Let's draw minor support in so we don't forget about it. There we go. All right, so we have a lot of risk potentially here in the market. It's probably due for a pullback. Let's have a quick look at the spiders or the Qs. They've been up for many days in a row, and spiders have also been up for many days in a row. And it's starting to gap up. And we put in that solid green doji bar today. So here, let's look over our paper trades again. Yep, we'll let this stand. Hopefully we don't see a big ugly pullback that affects my open positions. Of course, they're all fake because I wouldn't trade real money on my terrible ideas. And you shouldn't either. Remember that. This is just a ridiculous channel. Oh, you can't see my full screen. There we go. Okay, anyway, nighty night, y'all.